Prime Minister Justin Trudeau took in the Royal St. John's Regatta today, but it wasn't all fun and games for the PM. He also had a private meeting with Premier Dwight Ball this morning, where the top issue was rate mitigation for Muskrat Falls, and the price tag could be growing. Everywhere the Prime Minister went at Kitty Vitty Lake, he was swarmed by crowds looking to shake his hand, or maybe take a selfie. This was the main reason for Justin Trudeau's visit, a stop at the province's largest garden party to get FaceTime with voters just months before the federal election. He announced the start of one of the races.
Are you all ready?
And awarded the medals to the winners.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the regatta.
But he took no questions from the media during his 2 days in St. John's, except for this one quick answer to a question on rate mitigation for Muskrat Falls.
I just had a great conversation with the Premier about that. We're going to keep working with him.
The province is looking for the equivalent of $200 million a year from Ottawa to offset rising power rates. Flooding of the Reservoir in Labrador was scheduled to begin today, and Nalcor has issued public safety advisories. Trudeau was met by protesters yesterday and today who want the flooding stopped. They're worried about methyl mercury contaminating the food supply and the stability of the North Spur.
Muskrat Falls, as is well known through Newfoundland and Labrador, is built across Indigenous lands. It's also going to be polluting water in those lands.
Trudeau met face-to-face with Premier Dwight Ball this morning. Despite the protests, Ball maintains the dam is safe.
And the more we dig into this, the more we realize and the more the engineers are coming back and saying, that the North Spur is stable.
As for rate mitigation, Ball says the Prime Minister remains committed to providing federal help. Adding more urgency to the issue is the recent credit rating downgrade by Moody's.
I mentioned to the Prime Minister this morning, as I have with MPs for quite some time, this is the single most important issue for us in the province right now, and we need to get this done as quickly as we can.
But the rate mitigation issue may not be settled before this fall's federal election. In fact, it may not be possible to know how much is needed for rate mitigation until construction at Muskrat Falls is complete.
What we need to do now is get the project finished so we actually determine exactly what it will be. But there was no question about the commitment from the federal government. That is there, and Prime Minister Trudeau reiterated that one more time again this morning.
Is he committed to the $200 million?
It could be more. We need to see where this is going, but that is what the gap is right now.
So the Premier will be asking all federal party leaders to state their views on rate mitigation before the election. The Premier says there will be another meeting with the federal finance minister soon.